Hi folks, I'm Jason and this is my daily vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Evening folks, it is Sunday evening and it's 8 o'clock. It's been a quiet day today. I've been recovering from Friday and Saturday because we're absolutely shattered after all the walking we've done and the travelling. Today's been a lovely job where I told you I had my forms to fill in for PIP, for extra mobility. And what I did was I use voice activated software. I don't know whether you've heard of it. It's called Dragon Nuance, Nuance, and it is a fantastic piece of software. What it does, it allows you to record your voice. You read out a few paragraphs. It gets used to how you speak, what words you use, what phrases you use. And then after that, using a headset with a microphone, I talk into it. It writes on the screen. And I'd give it about, what, 60%, 70, no, about 80% accuracy, because obviously I'm a Stokey, so I've got weird ways of talking, and sometimes it doesn't pick up the words properly, and it comes up with gobbledygook, which Stokey talk mostly is anyway, but there we go. Yeah, it's fantastic. I use it for me writing all the time, and what I did the forms without filling in the forms. I basically put all the answers onto my computer. Deb printed them off and then she copied them into the Word document for me, because I have a bit of a trouble holding pens and gripping pens. As anybody with CMT knows, it's almost impossible to grip a pen, and even if you can grip a pen and write for 20 seconds, after that your writing becomes dead spiderish, or your pen drops out your fingers, or your fingers can't grip the pen, and you go all numb and everything. So it's a bit of a pain in the backside, but it's one of them things. So yeah, I'd recommend it if you want somebody who does a lot of writing online and you can't type as long as you want to, because I used to type for hours and hours and hours, and I can't now because my fingers won't let me. So I use the thing, like I said, called Dragon Nuance software, and it is absolutely fantastic. I've had mine for a couple of years, and it's still as good, to be honest with you. I know they've had updates since, and I can pay for more and more updates, but I'm quite happy with the one I've got. Which I've had for a couple of 3 years, and it works fine. I would recommend it. Like I said, it is really good. So yeah, that's what the day's been consisted of today. Deb's been sorting out the forms for me, and some of the wording they do on these forms, it's very clever to catch you out. Some of the stuff is very, very clever. I also went on to MD UK because somebody had mentioned whether I had ever thought about doing my vlog professionally, sort of thing, if you like, as a representative of CMT on the website. Now I hadn't thought about that, and I've been on there, and I think to be honest with you, I think I will start trying to do things like that, because my vlog that I started off just doing for a bit of fun has gone a bit further now, because like I said, I've got 39 subscribers, which I never dreamed I'd get in a million years. When I first did it, I thought I'd be lucky to get 5. And then I thought I'd be lucky to get 10, and so on. Sorry about my hair, it's a bit nuts really. I don't know what's happened with this, buddy. It's gone a bit sticky uppy. So yeah, since speaking to my friend last night, the radio presenter, radio DJ, he said to me, go on there and do a bit about it for Moorlands Radio. So I thought, well, hang on a minute, yeah, why not? Why not? Because at the end of the day, it's one of them conditions that is common. Don't get me wrong, it is quite common. But not many people know about it. They don't know that much about it. They don't know what it stands for. A lot of professionals in the hospitals don't even know what it stands for. And I've been looking up a bit on it today on the MD website and the CMT website, and the muscular dystrophy, to be perfectly honest with you, because it seems all to be linked with that sort of thing. And I noticed the different types. Obviously, I've got CMT 1A. And it can't, you can't have CMT 1A and then it mutate to another version of CMT. That's impossible. And it can't kill you, which is good news. It's fantastic news, that is. You can't die from CMT. It's a condition that I feel like I could talk about, because I do that on my vlog anyway. I do talk about it on my vlog. So yeah, that's been the main focus of today. I haven't watched any films or any TV shows or nothing in the last couple of days because I've been too shattered. It's literally worn me out. Once again, I'm here, alcoholic me, whiskey and coke. And the funny thing is, today I seem to have a bit of a ghost on my webcam, because if I do this on my face, look, Can you see the white line going straight down the middle? We've tried everything. We've tried turning the light off and putting the other light on. It still does it. I've tried unplugging the webcam, plugging it back in. It's still there. We've tried moving the webcam and moving the laptop. It's still there. We've tried checking the webcam screen, see if there was a mark on it. But the funny thing is, when I put the webcam on that's on my laptop, it did exactly the same. This bizarre line right down there, where you can see it, look. You can see it straight down my head. And it's reflecting. We know it's reflecting off the light, but it doesn't seem to matter where I put the laptop. It still hits that light, and I can't figure it out. So I've got a bit of a ghosty today. What else today? What else have I been talking about today? I've been doing all sorts of stuff, to be honest, on my computer anyway. I've done loads of surveys, and spoke to a few people. Like I say, I spoke to my sister a couple of times. And one thing I will say, because my sister's got CMT as well, is me, Mandy and Paula, which is the family, and my mum. We've all got CMT, but we've all got it different sort of, not strains, because we've all got the same strain 1A, but we've all got different symptoms, and the same symptoms, if you know what I mean. We've all got the foot drop, curled toes, and the problem gripping and stuff like that, but we've also got different things wrong with us that could be explained by CMT, might not be. My gastrointestinal complaints, looks like they can actually be linked to CMT. They haven't been, but they can be. The problems I have with my eyes, which happen quite a lot, which basically if I go outside, or sometimes if I'm in the house, suddenly my eye will start flooding, but when it floods, it's as if it's filled with acid. It burns. It literally burns my eyes so bad that I cannot see a thing. My eyes blur up, and if I'm in the middle of anywhere, like if I'm downtown, and even with Deb with me, I can't stand up. I have to sit down or grip on a wall or something, because I literally can see nothing for about a minute and a half. My eyes just literally burn, really burn. And sometimes I will clear them, and then a couple of seconds later they'll burn again really bad. Now the worst time this happened was we were going to town, and me and Deb and I got my stick, and we were just crossing over a zebra crossing just up the way from us, and just as I'd stepped onto the zebra crossing, my eye flooded, and it was burning really bad, and I couldn't move forward and I couldn't move back, and I was about 4 paces across the road. So I was stuck. There was traffic one side, traffic the other, and I'm on a zebra crossing, and I couldn't see, and Deb had to walk me across the zebra crossing like a flipping old man so I could get across, and I had to go to the wall. She had to lead me to the wall so I could lean on the wall and let my eyes just flood and then wipe them, and I had to wait again about another 5 minutes and burning, and then they went again, and it was like, this is just stupid. So I'm on permanent eye drops now, eye drops and an eye solution to try and help me. It does help. It minimises it, but it's still happening. I'm still getting the burning. I'm still getting the horrible itching and all, because when it burns, after it's burnt, it itches. And they've done tests on me and all sorts of stuff. And they basically say what I've got is the coating on your eye, which protects your eyes. Mine's very, very thin. It's very, very weak. And the slightest thing can set my eyes going completely. You know, it can be a tiny little grain of dust, and if it gets in my eye, that's it. My eyes burn and flood, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. All they've done is they put a little tiny, it's weird really, they put like a little bung in me eye, what do you call it, me eye, me tear duct. They've actually blocked up my tear duct with this little tiny microscopic bung thing that basically blocks it so it won't flood. It still does flood, but not as often. So yeah, I've got that lovely thing. And when I'm filling in these forms, it makes you realise when you're filling them in how little you can do. Because obviously when you're filling them in, you know about the mobility part of it, and you know about the gripping stuff, but then you start thinking, well, hang on a minute, I can't brush my teeth properly. I have to use an electric toothbrush because I can't hold a manual toothbrush. I've got no chance. Last time I did it, I accidentally slipped with it, and it nearly went straight through my gums. It knocked one of my teeth sideways because I literally slipped with it and slammed it straight into my mouth, and it really did hurt. My mouth poured with blood for ages. So I can't do that. I can't do the washing my hair. Deb has to do that for me because I can't reach above me. I can't get my shoulders above me. My arm above my shoulder in order to do my hair unless I put my head down, and if I put my head down to do my hair, I hurt my neck, which hurts my spine. So I'm kind of stuck really. And then it got on to the subject of washing and dressing, Well, washing, I just stand at the sink and throw water in my face and that kind of thing. And if I want a bath, I can't have a bath here because I can't get in and out of a bath. So I go to my mum's for a shower, because she's got a shower that's been disabled adapted. She's got a perching stool and she's got handrails, so I can sit down and I can have a shower. That's not a problem. Here, I can't do that because we've only got a bath, and I can't lower myself into a bath even with help. You know, I am not a small lad. I'm 6'1", and I would not put my full weight on Deb for her to lower me into the bath, because I would literally break her arms or take her with me and do a shouldering. Now, I used to do stupid things like getting in the bath and then using the sink with wet hands to balance myself to get back out. This is not a good plan, and I do not advise you doing it. I do not advise you doing it. So anyway, then he got round to clothes, and I thought, well, I don't have any problem with clothes. I'm all right with clothes, but I do have trouble with clothes. I don't do zips. I hate zips. I can't grip a zip. It's a nightmare. So everything I have, like trousers wise now, is by belt. I use belts, not zips. I have trouble putting anything on like a coat because of my shoulders. I have trouble. I can't put these my socks on properly. I have to really stretch, and it hurts my back. But I do it. It hurts my back. It's really painful, because they gave me a device for putting socks on, where you basically put your sock over this device, put your foot in the device, push your foot in, and your sock goes on your foot. The problem is, when you've got CMT, well, I don't know if all of you, if you've got this symptom, but I've got the symptom where my right foot, there's nothing, no feeling there at all. I can't lift it, I can't flick it, I can't push it down, anything. It literally just sits like that. And when I try to push it into this thing, my ankle just bends over. It bends over and it will not go in this thing, which leads to more frustration. And I think that's the problem when you're filling these forms in, that it makes you realise, by telling the truth, I mean, you have to tell the truth, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to put stuff on these forms that isn't true, because I am not in it to, oh, I'll bleed the social dry, even though I've got nothing wrong with me. You know, I've never been like that in a million years. It took me all my time to apply for the middle rate of carers, and that was years ago, because he kept saying to me, oh, apply for it, you're entitled to it, and I was like, no, I'm fine, I'm all right, Tor. And in the end, I applied and got it, and that helped. But the one thing, like I said, the reason I'm filling them in again is because they put me on low mobility, and the mobility component is the worst part for me. It's the one part that I can't go anywhere on my own. I can't do anything physical on my own when I'm out at all. I can't balance properly. I've got my stick, yeah, my calipers, but also I can't be around people. I get anxious, I get nervous, I get paranoid. I can't, you know, it's climbing on and off of buses. It's a nightmare because there's no help. They don't give you any help. They look at you and see how young you are and think, oh, you're all right. You know, some old person comes along, oh, they'll lower the step for them. You've got asked though, and then you feel embarrassed because there's people on the bus staring at you, and you just, oh no, can't do it, sorry. So I do go everywhere with Deb. You know, it's a burden, don't get me wrong for it, and it's embarrassing for me because I have to go everywhere. And one of the other things, see, I'm not shy about any of this lot. I'm not, you know, embarrassed about it in that respect. It asks you about your toilet needs. Now, the one thing is, about most people know that when a man goes to the toilet, basically, if he's only going for a short trip, shall we say, he stands up. Right? That's the old joke about put the toilet seat down when you're finished. I haven't been able to stand up when I go to the bathroom for best part of 7-8 years now, because I can't balance. I can't balance at all. The minute I try and balance, I fall. I lose my balance. I can't grip on anything. I can't grab on the wall or anything, because obviously it's a tile wall. There's no rail there. So I have to sit down all the time. So I had to put that. I had to put that it would be nice to have a raised toilet seat, because I need one. I can't keep lowering myself down that far because my spine, it really hurts the base of my spine. You know, and I just thought to myself, bloody hell, how much stuff. And it gets you depressed. It really does depress you, knowing how much help you need. I'll tell you that now. It doesn't make you smile. Tell you that. And when Deb's filling it in, I'm like, you know, I feel really embarrassed when I'm filling in the forms. I don't feel embarrassed talking about it like to the group, because I know a lot of the group that I'm talking to right now are going through exactly the same thing. You know, and some a lot worse than me. I'm not saying I'm worse, no way, no. There are a lot of people with CMT that are 10 times worse than me. I have never ever pretended that I have got the worst CMT in the world, because I know I haven't. But I know that what I've got affects me and disrupts my life, you know. But I'm not going to let it destroy my life. I saw somebody posted yesterday about anxiety and depression, and how this woman had gone to do a simple task of putting a zip on her husband's jeans, I think it was, and she couldn't do it. She couldn't grip it. It took her ages, and she got frustrated and angry. And she's only 38, if I'm not mistaken. Now I thought to myself, well, hang on a minute. I thought, you think about the things you're still able to do that people aren't able to do. Things like breathe, things like move. Yeah, I know we can't do stuff like what we want to be able to do. I can no longer do jigsaws for hours on end like I used to do. I can no longer game. I can no longer play snooker or darts. I've had to give up all this lot. But you can't be negative. You've got to be positive, because if all you're going to do is focus on the negative, then your life's over. Simple as. So all I did was, on her post, I posted a poem. And the poem I posted was the one about, I am. In other words, I am a writer because I choose to be. I am a husband, but I'm disabled. I didn't choose to be. But I've still got to live with it, because I would rather live with my disability than not live. You know what I mean? Smile through it. Because at the end of the day, you've only got one life. And if somebody might turn around and say, yeah, but you might come back as these people who believe in reincarnation, you might come back as another human being. Yeah, but next time you could be on a life support machine. Next time you could be bloody, somebody who hasn't got a life at all. So you've got to make the most of this life that you've got. And that's it, really. Anyway, on that note, speaking as a CMT sufferer, good night to all you fellow CMT people, and all my friends and everything who watch my video, and I'll do another video tomorrow. You all take care. Thank you for watching my daily vlog. I hope it was informative and interesting. If you like what I'm doing, then you can subscribe to my channel by clicking there. And if you want to see exactly what I was talking about yesterday, you can look up there. Bye for now.